Hi, good night, everyone. How are you all doing tonight? Once again, I'm having a live with one of my guest speakers for the Direc-HER Virtual Summit. As you know, the summit is from the 1st to the 4th of September. So tonight we have with us none other than Miss JoJo Husain. Hi, JoJo.
Hey, Risha. I'm so happy to be here with you today.
I'm so happy to have you. Actually, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us tonight. I know it is a bit busy time for all of us, especially in business, but I really want to say thank you very much for taking time out to be with us. And, as the summit is coming up, a lot of moving pieces, but I'm excited for the summit and for the outcome of the summit. So for all you audience, those who are looking on, Jojo is actually one of our guest speakers, and she will be speaking about becoming a client magnet on Facebook. Now, for those of you who haven't taken Facebook serious or any other social media platform serious, I think now is the time because as you can look around, there's no more of a need for brick and mortar. No, there are brick and mortar companies that some have to, be in existence still. But a number of businesses have now moved online. And online is very noisy. Facebook is noisy. What you have to do now is to figure out what do you have to do to be able to stand out. As I had mentioned in one of my previous lives, that if you have a clothing store and your competitor sells the same thing, what is going to separate you from the others? If you have a food store, what is it that you're going to do to make you step out? Like I saw one of my friends recently, and I want to call her name Latoya. I saw she went live on IG, talking about baking tips. I found that was so incredible of her, to do that because you have to do things to be seen. You have to do things to be seen as the expert. So I don't want to take away from Jojo's time. I want Jojo to tell us a bit more about herself and what we can expect from her at the upcoming summit.
Absolutely. Hey, everyone. I am just so excited to be here and to be part of this amazing summit. So, I am JoJo, that's short for Josephine. And what I do, I'm a brand expert and marketing expert. I help online coaches and consultants to create and implement a strong brand and marketing strategy so that they can consistently book leads into their business, right? So, one of the things that I am going to be sharing with you in the summit is how to become a client magnet. So, where did this all come from? Well, here's one of the things that's happened. When I started my business, when I left the 9 to 5 and went into my business full time, it was in 2011. And one of the things I quickly learned was that it's not easy to get clients. It's
Yeah,
sometimes it's a real big struggle to get clients, especially online. It's like, what do you do? And you
yeah,
try all these different things. Like I've tried posting on social media, I've tried ads, I've tried all these different things that people tell you to do. But yet you're still not getting clients. And for me at that time, if I did get clients, they weren't the ideal clients, the clients who would
right.
pay the premium rate. They were the ones
Yeah,
who nickel and dime and wanted all the discounts.
yeah,
And around that time, I went to a conference, and the speaker there was just saying how you got to do it for the gram. You got to do it for the gram. You got to like post your entire life away on the gram. And I just thought to myself, there has got to be another way than to sit there on social media all day posting your life away. And that's how I found this way, just becoming a client magnet to not have to chase after clients all the time. I mean, who likes chase? I don't even like running, okay? So You want clients to be attracted. You want to attract clients, is what I'm trying to say here. Okay,
Yeah.
instead of trying to find them. So this client magnet strategy that I'm going to be sharing with you is going to position you in such a way where you are going to stand out,
Yes.
where if anyone comes across your social media platform, they
Yes.
are automatically going to be inclined to inbox you. You're going to
Yes.
get a whole lot more inquiries. Once I started implementing the strategy, I was
Yes.
going from like getting 2 inquiries a month to
Yes.
getting over 10 a week.
Wow.
So this is such a great way to really just set up your
Yes.
online presence so that anytime, whether you go live or post in a group or make one post on your social media for the week,
Yeah.
you are attracting numerous leads to your business. So I cannot wait for you to get your hands on that. Obviously, since 2011 till the time I've made this, which was last year, I've done a lot of research around this, and I see what works, and I see just for myself and for my clients, like
Yeah.
those when we struggle to compare to when we're not struggling, and we're getting all these inquiries and what the
Yeah.
difference was. So I can't wait for you to have this so you can really set your business up to be client magnet ready.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. And for those who are listening, those who are watching, we need to pay attention. We can try our best and hide ourselves under a rock and think that Facebook and Instagram is all overrated. Let me tell you, it's no longer a platform where you go and you just it's for your friends only. If you're a business person, it's your mindset about Facebook and Instagram, even LinkedIn, all of these platforms will have to change. You no longer go on Facebook to line or to socialize, but it's now to market your business, to get sales, to put yourself out there. And as Jojo rightfully mentioned, it's not that easy. It is not that easy. You can ask anyone who has an online store, a store that is strictly on Facebook or Instagram. You realize how difficult it is just to get someone to purchase from you. And it's the same thing if you had a brick and mortar where persons are passing, on the streets, the busy streets, and you're hoping that they walk into your store. And if they do walk into your store, they may not even buy something from off of the rack. So it's the same amount of work then, it's the same amount of work now. So you definitely need to know your strategy on social media to be able to attract clients. And as Jojo rightfully said, which I support, is the right clients. Who you want, who's the right customer. So Jojo, give us a tip. Tell us something that you could leave us with to want to know more.
I
Yeah.
love this. I love this. And I'm going to definitely share that tip. And I also want to say, I know a lot of people feel drained when it comes to social media.
Yeah.
I've worked with quite a bit of clients who came in and they're like, oh, social media drains me.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I want to tackle that just a little bit because again, mindset, right?
Yeah.
And I love what you said, Risha. You're not just using it anymore just to socialize with your friends. If you are an online business owner, it is
Yeah.
like detrimental that you use this for your business. So when
Yes.
you get on social media, have the mindset and the sole desire that today I'm getting on social media to market my business. Not to
Yes.
sit there and scroll hours, hours just for
Yeah.
hours looking at everyone, because that's the part that drains you. It's not really getting to know people like potential clients that drains you. Is really
Yeah.
reading other people's stuff that trains you.
Yeah.
So just keep that mindset when you hop on social media that I'm getting on here to find some partners, do some collaborations, find
Yes.
some people I can help that can eventually turn to clients. So just get
Yes.
on here with a new mindset. New
Yeah.
mindset. So one of the biggest tips that I would love to leave you with is when it comes to being a client magnet. I mean, you can only do a magnet does one or two things. It's either going to attract or
Yeah.
repel, right?
That's right.
And you don't want to repel. You want
Yeah.
to attract clients. There are
Yeah.
things you could do that's repelling them, but what I'm going to show you is how to attract them. So it's
Yeah.
really a two-part strategy. And one of the biggest things that I what are the juiciest tips that you can actually do right now to
Yeah.
to change something? If your profile picture,
Mm-hmm.
your profile picture, whether on Instagram, Facebook, if it's not of you, if it's not a clear picture of you, like a headshot or something, I would change it to that.
Right.
Like sometimes I see people have profile picture of their children, which they're so cute and sweet, but
Yeah.
they're not the ones who are gonna buy, your clients
Yes.
are buying from them. Or I see
Yeah.
your dog, or I see this overly filtered picture that doesn't even look like a real person. Like
Yeah.
put a picture of yourself. I had a client once to come to me. She was struggling to get clients. She was a VA and she was struggling to get clients. And she had a picture of herself, but it was very angry and dark, and she looked so mean. I'm really blessed.
Right.
So I'm really blessed. I was like, why don't we just do this one tip? Just
Yeah.
change your profile picture, have one in the light, have one smiling,
Yeah.
and let's see what happens. So she
Yeah.
did that, and literally within 24 hours of her doing that, she got 2 paying clients right
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
Because again, you're online, people only have your image to go off of. They're not seeing
Yeah.
you in person where
Yeah.
they can build that know, like, and trust so quickly, but you're online. All you have is your picture to go off of. And your picture is one of the many things that's going
Yeah.
to help you to be a client magnet. So that's the little tip I'm going to give you. There's a couple other things,
Yeah.
but definitely you can do that tip because that you could see a difference just by doing that alone.
Yeah. I'm really grateful for this particular session that we're gonna have at the summit. And let me tell you why. Persons, I think I mentioned it at the start, and I want to reiterate for those persons who just jumped on. It's to the purpose of Facebook has changed once you have changed. So
Mm-hmm.
which means if you're no longer a person to socialize and you now have moved from there to now business minded, you need to be a part of this session at the summit because business has now gone online. Whether your market is limited to your state or to your country, you need to know what it is to be able to stand out amidst of the crowd and the noise. What are some tricks, that you have to do and you're going to learn it at the summit? I want to share one thing quickly. Yesterday, I posted a question about pineapples, if pineapples should be on pizza or not, right? It was so funny and engaging to see all of my friends, just coming and commenting and saying yes and no and yes and no. But it was actually a strategy. And that strategy was Facebook algorithms and how it works. I got over 300 comments, or approximately 300 comments, or it probably get over 300 by now. And because of that, my other posts were not seen because it was as though my previous posts, were hidden with all of the noise. So I needed to do something to get my post back up and to be seen. And that simple question about pineapples was able to boost my other posts back up. And Facebook algorithm is a serious technique. I need you all, if you are in business or you just started or you're thinking about going into business, you need to learn the tools and the strategies for doing business online. It is not just, okay, I'm going to have an online store and okay, I'm just going to post things and hope that sales happen. Like Georgia rightly said, it just does not happen like that. It does not happen like that. So I encourage you to be a part of the Direc-HER Summit. There's going to be vital information. This information is not just for persons in the United States or persons in Canada or the UK. This information can be used by anyone, anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
It's the same information, it's the same dynamics, it's the same strategy. So, Jojo, is there anything else that you want to leave with us tonight?
I love that you said, by the way, I love pineapples on my pizza. I would have definitely chimed in there. But I love that you said that though. I know that the summit is going to be good for anyone,
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
um, if you have an online business,
Yeah,
especially, a lot of people are moving online right now, especially with COVID and everything. So I
yeah,
know that there's going to be so much value in this that if
yeah,
implemented can really change
yeah,
businesses all across the world.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say this, that about 10 years ago, I remember I wanted to have a hair store. So I needed an investor. And I remember speaking with the investor and, trying to convince them to, give us the money, so we can have this hair store. And his words to us back then, just 10 years ago, he said, sell your hair and its supplies on Facebook. Now, to me, I felt as though he was embarrassing me. I felt as though he didn't want me to succeed. I felt as though it's like only you all want to get rich. So how could you say that to me? Because he has a business, a big business, plenty staff, and I felt as though he was targeting me. I took it personal. And it's like I'm telling you, I had like a whole day of bad thoughts. It's like you just don't want me to succeed. How could you tell me go online? Person need to touch the product and person need, all of these different things. But 10 years later, I get it. I get it. I totally understand what he was saying, because back then I wasn't mature enough to receive the information that he shared with me. But as I went through my process, now I can tell you, you need to have an online store and you need to market wisely. You need to be a client magnet. So, in our closing, thank you very much, Jojo, for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you, everyone, for being with us tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing you all at the summit. It is from the 1st to the 4th of September. There are different times, different sessions will be happening. If you miss a session, that is quite okay. With the all access pass, you can replay, and you can replay for 60 days. You also have the opportunity of meeting one on one with the keynote speakers. In addition to that, there is a bonus gift book where you will have lots of coupons inside of there from different brands. So there's so much in store for you for just being at the summit. You have credible information to receive, and the cost is only $47. If you were to meet with JoJo one on one, it is not 47. If you were to meet with Jordan, it is not 47. Okay, their cost is not $47. However, we have come together to produce the summit for you, and you have access to 18 dynamic women from different parts of the world with different experience, and they are all here to share their information. So please take part of it and use it if you are in business. This is the right summit for you because it will help you change your mindset concerning business. So Jojo, over to you.
I am just so excited. Definitely join this summit. I've seen some of the other speakers, and I just know it's going to be incredible. Definitely grab your ticket.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So thank you very much for having us tonight. And do have a good rest of the evening. Bye.
See you soon.